Fueled by his mother's interest in Asian affairs, as a young boy, Frank dreamed of growing up to be a war or foreign correspondent. As time passed, Frank's deep interest in history was sparked, which led him into a long and eventful life as a professional full-time historian. After years of study which promoted his total immersion into the Indonesian culture, Frank won a horse racing sweepstake that funded his very first trip to Indonesia. Upon arrival at the young age of 21, Frank was offered a fellowship run by the Foreign Office, and from 1961 to 1962 was employed as a translator and sub-editor for the Daily News. In 1964, Frank opened the first international newspaper bureau in Jakarta for the Herald Sun Group, where he finally fulfilled his childhood dream and became the foreign correspondent for Indonesia. From the beginning of his career, Frank has shown uncomparable passion for the culture, society, and history of Indonesia. His desire to translate simultaneously and apply such a high level of language skill came about with much hardship, but nothing close to the struggles that Frank endured during the early years of the Cold War, covering the rise and fall of the Communist Party and the subsequent civil upheavals.
It was a different place in those days. Indonesia was terribly hard, a hardship post. Inflation was about 10,000%.
Indonesia's historical struggle for independence is unveiled and documented in the book written by Frank named Surabaya, 1945, Sacred Territory, which is awaiting publication. This is Frank's second book, and they are perceived as a gift to Indonesia as a nation and to its people. Currently, Frank is the senior researcher, translator and author of Indonesian history at the University of Western Australia.
I think it'd be criminal for me at 74 years of age to waste the talents that I developed. It didn't come to me easily. It was a lot of hard work getting to the stage of simultaneous translation, for example. I think that I would like to leave this earth with knowing that I've left behind a legacy of literature and history